Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big Shaw.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out Episode 5, Ancient Arabia, where we find all 12 treasures for Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. If you've been following along with our treasure guides, this is actually going to wrap it up for there are 5 levels, and this be level 5, so all to the yeah. As you can see, we're getting pretty high up on our percentages there, and we won't complain about that. These are not that bad, but kind of a pain when you think about it. The bottles were just as bad, really, but fun at the same time. So we're going to go ahead and take a left outside of our hideout and head down to the southwest corner of the map. As you can see, we show you there. And my accuracy reign comes to an end here at this next shot, as I not only missed the target there, or the bullseye rather, but I also missed the target all around right here. So hooray for my miss. Noob alert. Alright, so missed that. We'll go ahead and nail it on the second time and hop out there, cross that second rope, which will take us out here to a little cinematic scene that'll reveal that there is in fact a treasure hidden out there. We'll go ahead and sneak up in there, front door status as opposed to back door, and grab that treasure and head back to our hideout, which is not too far. And if you're smarter than that rope there, you will make the jump at the proper time and still have plenty of time to make it back to the hideout. As you can see here, I had almost 30 seconds left, so that should be one of the easiest ones out there. It's pretty forgiving on the time factor, but that being said, we'll move on to number 2. This one is going to be kind of the first of many heading out to this western side of the map. We kind of take this route on the west side quite a bit. I also recommend taking out any baddies along the way, not only because of the fact you'll get paid, but also because there is a high chance that they will have not respawned by the time you make your run back. So if, in fact, you are trying to complete these in your first run and not make 7 or 8 attempts at these treasures, you will take some advice and take out the guys in hopes that they won't respawn, so you won't have any worries on the way there. I did have a couple times where I did get owned by some ridiculous heat-seeking shot from a baddie, but that being said, I put my editing skills to the test, and hopefully you won't be able to tell when I made those mistakes. So you can see there, I was cutting it super close, ran right out there, but because I knew my path, which is on the left side, or now on the right as we're returning, but pretty quick and easy, right back to the hideout. So knowing your surroundings is definitely one of the biggest key factors for these treasures, but if you haven't figured that out by now, then I don't know what to tell you. Now, another thing you could probably utilize quite a bit in this level and others, as long as you have the thief costume, is the stopping the time. I didn't use it at all, to be completely honest with you. I didn't need to, but that is something that I would suggest. If you're having trouble with a particular one, you might try pulling out the thief costume and trying to slow time down, as we will demonstrate right here, because this one is actually necessary that you use the slow down time to get to the top of the pole. We're not used to climbing poles, but when we do, we slow down time. Ah, yeah. Alright, so now that we're at the top of the world, we're going to go ahead and grab this sucker and jump down and float our way all the way back across, which is nice. And we're going to head all the way out here. We'll young MC bust a move around that corner and head right back to our hideout, which will add the third one to our list, and that'll only leave 8 left now. Well, 9, I guess, if you're including this one, depending on how you like to count. There's another one of those booties. We'll take out the old booty baboon, the baboon booty. All right, we'll head out. We're heading out this west side of the map again still, and this time we're going to head all the way to the very back, and we're going to cross over into the danger zone. No, not really, but kind of though. So once we figure out which building we're standing on top of, we'll make it around the corner here, and we will find this nice little treasure waiting for us. Treasure! And then we'll hightail it back, because that's what we do. So as you can tell, we keep using the same pathway, although we kind of take a different method each time we cross that little canal. We know it's fairly safe. There's only one bad guy right there that seems to be bothering us, and we can avoid him pretty easily. So now that we're back at the hideout, that'll be treasure number 4 in the bag, and we will move along to the next one. So this one, we're going to go all the way back a little further and head even further to the left or to the west, depending on which you prefer. And this one is a little bit tricky. Not really. I keep saying that, but it's not. Ooh, look at that. He knocked me off. Teach him a lesson real quick, the Sly Cooper way. And then this time, we're going to make it all the way back into the corner here. And we are going to put our prisoner suit to use. So the old striped suit, bust it out. Get your old ball and chain out. We're going to give it the old smackaroony. Cha-cha. And then now we're going to roll out and wait for that to kick off because you'll hit that switch there. And booyakashow. Now you get back here with your saber. And, of course, wait for it to be on the down low so you can hop over it because you're not going to find your way through it very easily. I didn't try, but I can't imagine it would be that easy. And then we'll go ahead and show you that in the northernmost point of the map, there is a treasure. And we'll grab him and hightail it back. They actually give you 82 seconds, which, in my opinion, is a tremendous amount of time, even though it is one of, if not the furthest away. And I pretty much take the longest route possible, and I seem to have no problem at all getting there. So you can see I'm over halfway there, and I still have well over half the time they allotted for me. And, you know, just be smart. If you fall in the water, you fall in the water. Be careful on your way back. You know, if you have to take a longer route to avoid enemies, then do it. Look at that, 21 seconds left. Booyakashow! All right, so we're almost to the halfway point. And that is glorious. I will be honest. I am absolutely ecstatic to be done with all these treasures. They were a little bit of a pain to find until the Vita trick popped up. If you don't know, you can actually use your Vita alongside while playing your PS3. You can aim your Vita at the PS3 or the TV your PS3 is being played on. And it'll actually in real time show you where the hidden collectibles are. It's kind of like a Superman X-ray vision type of deal. Pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know if you guys would like to see a video on how all that works. If you don't have a video or think it would help others who have a Vita but don't know how to work it, you know, let us know. We'll make a video for it. As of right now, we just kind of assume that those who have a Vita are already using it and laughing at us because of how long it took us to figure this out. But bullseye. If that's not the case, then let us know. We may add that to our list of videos. So we do have a mask series coming out. And I hate to time date my videos as always, as I make it all the way back into this northwest corner and pull out my thief suit to slow down time and sneak in this back door here. That's right. And but yeah, so pretty fun stuff. Vita, cool. Use it, learn about it. If not, we'll video about it. So all to the We'll make our way back across with our treasure on our back. This one, too, seems to provide a fair amount of time for us. Make sure that you knock your opponent into the water there. That's probably your best bet instead of trying to fight him, because that spin attack could knock that treasure right off your back. And you don't want that. All right, halfway point achieved. Woot! All right. This is all pretty simple stuff, really. Again, we're going to head off to number 7. This one's we're starting to make our way clockwise around the map. And, of course, we're going to take advantage of any coinage we can along the way because we are collector whores like that. Coin whores here, stud whores in Lego. I don't know. Our profession goes long beyond that, too. All right. Boykashow, taken out. We're going to go ahead and move on now. Getting to our next destination, which is over here in kind of the central eastern side of the map. One of these days, right? Come on, Junior, today. This one's pretty simple. This one's right on a box right here. In order to get to the box, you simply will climb up on this building right next to it and parachute down. I recommend going up even higher and then dropping down on it because then you don't have to worry about the distance factor. And once you're here, go ahead and select it and make the mad dash back. Boom. All right. So on this one, I did have some troubles. I even got stuck right here. Look at that. How ridiculous is that? Like 4 or 5 seconds was wasted being stuck there, and I still have plenty of time. But I did make a mistake on this one, as you probably saw. I did have a kind of a bad edit back there, and yeah, not one of my brighter moments. But we got her done. The jewel-encrusted something or other is ours in the bag, and we never have to chase it down or worry about that guy again. So, happy days. All right, we're going to have to do a victory dance at the end, because we do actually earn a trophy for collecting all of the treasures. Because as you know, collecting the treasures unlocks the arcade for each level. So as of the end of this video, if you've been following the series, you now have access to all the arcades, which gives you access to the arcade high score trophy as well. So we've closed one door for you, hopefully, and opened another. This one's not too hard to find. I'm sure you probably saw this one floating around on your journeys earlier. Oh, sorry, my bad. We'll skip that one for now and come back to it. There was one up on the high right side back there. That one must have been next. This one is a little bit of a teaser. You got to use your saber costume to get across there and to get back. So make sure that you are ready to switch back to that and quickly make that jump across. And my suggestion is, if you struggle and have a few seconds of wasted time here, you could probably make it anyways. But it's real easy just to, wait there and wait for the timer to tick down and start all over. So either way, if you don't want to risk the biscuit, then just wait and restart it. Otherwise, 70 seconds. I mean, look at me. I'm jumping. I'm touching like every rope possible, running super far around everybody, jumping up on roofs. And look, I still got 20 seconds when I get to the top of our hideout. So you most certainly could make a few mistakes along the way and not have to worry about it. But woot. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. We are almost done with this. Maybe I'm just totally nerding out right now because of the fact that we are almost done with the treasures. And then, we got masks. And if you haven't already, the bottles are available too. So, get that platinum. Chase that platinum trophy. Chase that 100%. We have no problem with that. It's another thing too. How many trophies are you guys up to? That's something we should get going on our Facebook. See what kind of trophy and achievement status everyone's up to. All right, so this is tricky. We'll have another video on this here in a little bit, but there is a little bit of something going on with this area over here. But for now, we'll go ahead and just grab this treasure, and we'll get to bailing. Oh, see? Proof. Fall in the water. Doesn't remove the treasure. Does not make you start over. But we will run and run and run. Also, we do have, we've pretty much purchased everything that has been available to us in the Thief net. So that will also help if you're having troubles. I can't imagine many of you are having troubles with these. Most of these are fairly easy. In fact, level 5 seems to be the most generous so far with the time frame. I'm pretty sure I said that with 4 too, but it seemed like 3 might have been kind of the peak where it kind of was hardest and then it kind of got easier. I don't know. Maybe it was just because that was before I discovered the Vita locator too. A little bit harder. A little easier when you're living La Vida locator. I know, that's horrible, but I had to. Could you? I mean, come on. Come on. It's not every day you get a, chance to make a ridiculous statement and embarrass yourself like that, right? All right. Now that we can all chuckle to ourselves under our breath and not embarrass me any more than I already am, we'll go ahead, use our paraglider to get back to the hideout to return the magic lamp. Yeah. Which, that only leaves treasure 11 and treasure 12. Holy cannoli. All right, so we're going to follow the same route off to the right-hand side here, and we're going to just make our way to the top of this tower. There's multiple ways to get up. We tried to jump across there, which is probably the easier way. But you can also use the hook to catapult yourself up on the roof like we just did there. Jump across to that third tower, and we'll show you real quick where it is on the map so you can kindly climb up there and grab it and make the mad dash back. Now, of course, we recommend staying high as much as possible. But you know what? As long as you're moving, that's the most important thing. So avoid the bad guys. In this level, there happens to be bad guys high and low, and that was probably one of the closest ones we've had on this mission or in this episode. Was about 4.5 seconds left is all. So cutting her close there, but we got her. And moving along to the last one. This one's one of the trickier. I don't know if I'd call it hidden ones, but it's definitely not right in the direct open, but we're going to head to the right-hand side and kind of follow the wall inside and immediately turn right and jump up on this rope. We gave you a quick shout out there on the map. If you need to, feel free to rewind it and pause it real quick. We didn't give you as long as we probably should have. Apologize for that. But you'll go ahead and get all the way in there. You can use your paraglider or you can use the hook there. I have horrible luck with those hooks and even worse luck with these samurai suits. Every level we all get a chuckle at me trying to slap this thing back. I believe I was either too low or too far back. Not really sure, but I moved forward and it worked. So we'll go ahead and show you this last treasure here down in the southeast or far bottom right corner of the map. And speaking of maps, I don't think I mentioned yet, we did make a downloadable map that you can use to print off or just simply reference on your computer screen there. But that can be found in the link down below. And if you're not watching this on our YouTube channel, it can be found at HappyThumbsGaming.com. Just go over to the search bar on the right-hand side and search treasure map. And booyakashow! Quarter cruncher! Look at that. We got ourselves a trophy, guys. That's a lot of work just for one stinking trophy. But you know what? In the end, it's always worth it. So that'll wrap up Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, Episode 5, where we showed you where all 12 treasures were, wrapped up the treasures all together, got that awesome trophy for opening up all the arcade games, and whew, wrapping it up, period. Hallelujah to that, right? All right, well, feel free to head on over to Facebook and Twitter, subscribe and vote as always, and, HappyThumbsGaming.com is becoming a pretty valuable resource to you with the maps and other videos available. Feel free to jump on over there and get registered. Got some future stuff coming up that you might want to be involved in. As always, until next time.